This video is sponsored by Upful Blends. Upful Blends is a black-owned and operated manufacturer of alkaline herbal teas and supplements for healing the mind and body. It was created with the foundation of intention, clarity, and devotion to conscious living and alkaline embodiment. At Upful Blends, they are committed to the following: hand-mixed with love and intention of all their herbs, 100% non-irridated and natural herbs that have been tested for heavy metals, E. coli, and yeast. 90% of the herbs come from nutrient-rich grasslands of the western Cape of Africa, and they work with the best quality materials and work closely with their botanists and environmentally conscious herb suppliers, harvesters, and growers to be in integrity and sustainability. If you want to join the tribe, go ahead and go to the link in the description below, and there you will be able to find all the herbs and natural medicines to be able to heal and help your body heal. Thank you, Chantel, for being awesome. Now back to the show. What's going on, YouTube? I am back, man. Yeah, so I wanted to come back. As y'all can see, man, I've been doing some digging, and we have a very important presidential election coming up. So I wanted to kind of like get all the information I can from both parties, the known of what we have with Trump and then the unknown with Biden. Even though he was the vice president, it wasn't his presidency, even though he had taken part in a lot of the decisions made by Obama or whatnot, whether it's good, bad, or you're indifferent about any of the decisions. I'm going to leave. That's done. It's in the past, so I'm going to leave that alone, even though some of those things I don't agree with that Obama did. It is what it is. It's done now, right? So now we got to look forward. You're not going to get anywhere by looking behind you. So with that being said, I came across this very interesting video of Mr. Biden here, who seems to be a very plagiaristic. And the cold part is not only plagiaristic, but just a bona fide liar, man. So I thought that the little reach that I have, I should get this out there, so not only my people can see this, but all Dems can see this. And I'm not gonna say whether I'm not Democrat or Republican. I'm just for what's right. Right? That's all I am. Just to be honest with you, that's how I look at life. That's just how I look at everything. I want what's right, what's best. For those who, dog. So, I'm gonna save it for another day. But when people are applying so much pressure on one person and trying to put all their efforts to make one person look so bad, you have to look and find out what's the reason why. There's some grand plan or something that's going on that Trump has these people shook, and they don't want this man in presidency because something's going down next term if he's still in office. So, I'm just saying. So let's look at our presidential candidate, Joe Biden, here, and let's see how great of a speechwriter he is. Let's get it.
Democratic presidential candidate Joseph Biden today faces a controversy. 3 weeks ago, at a debate at the Iowa State Fair, he used phrases identical to those delivered by British Labour Party leader Neil Kinnock.
Biden seemed to be claiming Kinnock's vision and life as his own.
Why is it that my wife, who's sitting out there in the audience, is the first in her family to ever go to college?
Why is Gladys the first woman in her family in 1,000 generations?
And this is before social media.
My ancestors who worked in the coal mines in northeast Pennsylvania don't come up after 12 hours and play football.
8 hours underground and then come up and play football.
It's because they didn't have a platform upon which to stand.
There was no platform.
The hand gestures and everything. This is crazy.
Every thought or notion or idea you'd have to go back and find and attribute to someone, I think is, quite frankly, ludicrous.
The problem here is that Senator Biden told his audience he'd just been thinking about these things, and he failed to give any credit at all to his famous British speechwriter.
I was thinking on the way over here. Now that's a little too much, because as you point out, what's behind the words? What's there? And a lot of people, the rap on Biden has always been that it's just a surface.
Just a circus still to this day.
Neil Kinnock. It's the only time I didn't, and all the times I've ever used it.
But CBS News found a tape of a second instance.
Bullshit,
it reappeared
Joe.
in the New York Times with a new charge, that Biden had appropriated a famous litany from the late Robert Kennedy about what the gross national product cannot measure.
It cannot measure the health of our children.
The health of our children.
This is in 1987, folks. He stole a whole speech. Now, I can see him trying to get away with a British, somebody plagiarizing somebody that was British over in England somewhere, in Great Britain, whatever, and we not knowing about it. Social media wasn't in there. Yes, we have the news, but even for them to be able to put two and two together is still pretty damn telling, I don't know how the hell they found both of those speeches or who is from England and said, damn, this sounds kind of familiar. But shouts out to y'all, man. Back then, information was a lot harder to put together back then, like that anyway, especially on a high political level. So
Quality of our education.
The quality of their education.
The joy of their play.
For the joy of their play.
Biden gave Kennedy no credit.
Now,
he is also quoted or paraphrased.
Now that is egregious. That is egregious. When you just stealing JFK stuff, you just have no shame. You just don't give a damns. Sorry if y'all hear the damn trash truck out there, man. He's extra loud, but he's standing in my backyard a long damn time. He's been there for a minute. And I know, hold on. Oh. Never mind. That's not the trash truck. That's a tow truck. Towing my neighbor behind me car. Looked like they had a flat tire. They sitting on the rim. Damn. Wonder what happened. Hopefully everybody's all right. I like Jose. Cool guy. Anyway, let's get back to the speech.
John Kennedy, Hubert Humphrey, and British Labour Party leader Neil Kinnock, all without credit.
Joseph Biden admitted today that he committed plagiarism when he was in law school. He said it was a mistake, but that it was unintentional.
He quoted 5 pages of someone else's work without proper citation.
I've done some dumb things, and I'll do dumb things again.
He was given an F.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I've been dumb.
To the political community in Washington, it all seems
That's how you get out of it?
Plagiarism at law school, plagiarism on the stump.
The great communicator. Strike that. The great imitator.
You don't steal verbatim, or when you do, as he did 99% of the time, you give credit.
Biden's critics say he sells himself as a man whose words and visions can inspire a new generation in politics. But if the thoughts, phrases, and visions really belong to others, it's a form of false advertising.
Is it a wise idea, though, to take something that personal, anyway, from another politician and try and appropriate it to your own campaign?
Not at all.
I think it was a stupid thing to appropriate material that was really very personal, that was someone else's.
Most people didn't know who
That's terrible,
he was.
Man.
You know, Joe Biden, and now they're going to say, oh, yeah, he's the guy who plagiarized.
That's their first.
Politically, that's devastating.
These clips are devastating. He looks like a Joe Biden wind-up doll with somebody else's words coming out.
If they're going to do things that are stupid as well as immoral, then they're probably too dumb to have the job of president.
Voters are going to have to decide whether he was dishonest or dumb.
Hey.
Senator Joseph Biden.
Hey, hold on. Hold on. When was this again? In the 80s? Early 90s? When they calling Joe out? They said he's too dumb and not fit to be president. Are we really going to vote for this guy? Are we really going to vote for this guy, man? He doesn't even write his own speeches. He steals. Like, I can see if he had a speech writer. That's different. But this guy is dumb enough to go steal somebody else's speech that has already been spoken. It's already out into the world. Recorded. And he went and practiced these people's speeches, man. What are we doing, America? What are we doing? We cannot be just as dumb as Joe. Don't let the media, man, sway you to pick this guy in your election. Like, your higher self has to be telling you that this ain't right. And don't just vote Democrat just because you feel that you're Democratic with the Democratic Party. Don't vote Democrat just because you think you hate Trump and you think Trump hates black people. Do your research. Do your research. Trump has said many, many, many times that he's working for the black people. And not only has he said it, his actions have shown it. He's done more for us. Now I'm speaking to my black community. He's done more for us than any president, than your favorite president, Obama. Obama, name one thing he did for us? One thing. For the melanated community. What did he do for quote unquote his own people? Quote unquote. Not a damn thing. With that being said, I want to see Trump second term because I want to see him drain the swamp. What do I mean by that? Time will tell.
Explaining to do. The new questions stem from taped remarks of Biden during an April campaign appearance in New Hampshire.
I went to law school on a full academic scholarship, the only one in my class to have a full academic scholarship. Went back to law school and in fact ended up in the top half of my class. I was the outstanding student in the political science department at the end of my year. I graduated with 3 degrees in this department at the
Hold on,
I
bro.
was the outstanding.
She looking at this fool with the bitch, please. I know this fool lying. She already knows. She said, I went to school with this fool. This fool was dumb.
Outstanding student in the political science department at the end of my year. I graduated with 3 degrees from undergraduate school and 165 credits, only needed 123 credits.
Biden now concedes he did not graduate in the top half of his law school class, that he does not have 3 degrees from college, and that he was not named outstanding political science student in college.
Newsweek says Biden actually went to school on a half scholarship, ended up near the bottom of his class, and won only 1 degree, not 3.
Joe Biden ranked 76th in a class of 85 at the University of Syracuse Law School.
Lies,
I mean, this guy comes off this whole thing as a flyweight.
Now Biden says Newsweek is right. His memory had failed him.
And I'd be delighted to
His
sit
memory
down
failed
and
him
compare
that-
my IQ to yours if you'd like.
that long ago?
Joe Biden was victimized by the truth.
Bye-bye Biden. He may not know it yet, but I think this is going to be very difficult for him to recover.
Is
Bye
Joe
bye
Biden
Biden.
dead meat,
I
yes
like
or no?
I think so.
Bob,
Terminal condition.
terminal. Eleanor,
Yes, unless he comes in third in Iowa.
Morton,
Dying.
I say dead. We'll be right back.
Ouch. All right, so there we go, folks. Bye bye Biden. I like that. I'm gonna put that in the thumbnail. Bye bye Biden. We need to start that as a campaign. Damn it! All the people that are in support of Trump, we need to make something where bye bye Biden. Cause this is bullshit, man. And this is only like the tip of the iceberg with this guy. This is just information, just basic information for people who are non-political or, don't really they make decisions based off of emotions and what the news is telling them. Well, look at this, man. You know what I'm saying? This is simple information that can come out and let you see what kind of president you're voting for. We're not even talking about Kamala Harris. And I think, truthfully, they said enough for Biden to die in office so Kamala can take over. That's definitely not an option. Definitely not an option, people. Not an option. She already got smashed by Pence. She couldn't answer questions. She stumbled all over her words, but that's for a different video. I just wanted to get this information out, man. If y'all want to see more of this, well, first off, I want y'all to tell me how y'all feel about this down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know what y'all think about Biden. Even if you agree or disagree with me, you can't disagree with the facts. The fact is this happened, right? The fact is this took place. He's a liar. He has lied, and he's always lied, and he's still lying to this day. His own people calling him dumb. Stupid. He called himself dumb. Multiple times. You saw it. He said he's dumb. His memory failed him back in the 80s, early 90s. 87. He's repeating other people's telling people he got 3 degrees. How your memory fail you on having 3 degrees? coming first in your class or at the top of your class. Come on, dog. Your memory ain't that bad to where you fucking completely flipped the story, bro. I'm sorry. Anyway, guys, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. If y'all want some more of these videos, or if y'all have any suggestions for videos that we need to get out there so people can have a clear understanding of what we're dealing with, versus whether it's for or against Trump or for or against Biden. I'm neutral, but I do have who I want to win in my head. I'm going for Trump, and I'll let you know that. And I'm black. I'm melanated. I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks about my vote. You have your vote. I'm just trying to put it out there, the facts. Okay? If I can sway your vote in the right direction, I want to. Because I want what's best for us, the people of America. Okay? Everybody was chilling until this coronavirus shit hit. Remember that. Everybody was chilling. Everybody was making money. Everybody had jobs. Stock market, housing market, everything going great. Employment, unemployment, great. Coronavirus hit right on time. Leave you with that. See y'all on the next video.